Hello everybody and welcome to class. My name is Yahya Musa and today we'll be going through a Musa Yoga flow. It'll be somewhere between a beginner's and intermediate level or so. But as always, depending on what level you are or how long you've been practicing, it's really about how you're feeling through this particular flow. Make sure that you listen to your body, let your breath and my cues be your guide, of course. But even above that, really just your better judgment for every single thing we do through class. If you need a moment, you take a moment. If you have more to give, of course, you give. But be aware of your practice as we go from top to bottom. Definitely enjoy your practice. That's totally in your hands. And other than that, before we get started, be sure to check your surroundings. Make sure that there's nothing that can harm you around. You're in a safe space. And we're going to begin seated. So you can get comfortable in a Sukhasana seat. Maybe one ankle in front of the other if that's available for you. If not, any comfortable seat. And let's begin. So let's get started with some breathing. We'll do a box breathing 4-second count. 4 seconds on your inhale. Keep it in for 4 seconds. Exhale 4 seconds and hold it out for 4 seconds. This is one of my favorite ways to start class because it gives you a chance to not only settle down and calm your nervous system, but also to bring your breath awareness to your practice. Start to focus on every breath you take. You can close your eyes, rest your hands on your knees. Good, and let's begin. Exhale everything out. And breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it in 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it out 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Out 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Out 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Out 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Out 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it out 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Take a moment here. You can move your head side to side. Keep your spine long but relax your shoulders. Good. And now bring your chin to your chest. Good. Continue to keep your spine long, but let the back of your neck open. And let's take a couple movements here. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Good. And go across your chest to your left side. So you might feel a nice stretch in the back of your neck. Good. Come across again to your right. Good. And back again to your left. Continue to keep your shoulders soft and your spine long. Keep going side to side just like this. You're always welcome to hold in a particular spot if it feels good or beneficial. Very good. Go one more time to each side. And that's good. Good. You can give yourself a few shoulder rolls up, back, and down. Very nice. And then switch the directions, up, forward, and down. Very nice. Bring your hands beside you, tent your fingers. Inhale your arms up. Look up. You can connect your palms above your head. Use your exhale, release it back down. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 1 more time. In, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice. And let's move into a twist here. Take your hands up as you breathe in. And exhale, twist to your right. Good. You can rest your left hand on your right knee, your right arm behind you. Good. Take a nice twist here. Keep rooting down through your seat. Keep your spine long. And have 1 more breath. Good. Keep your left hand where it is. You're going to bring your right hand around to your left knee. Good. And this might be enough here. You might get a nice shoulder stretch here. Feel free to round forward if that's available for you. Good. And of course, bring a nice steady breath here. Good. Take a breath to finish. Make your way up and release your arms. Very nice. Let's get the other side. Have your hands tented beside you. Breathe in, take your arms up. Breathe out, twist to your left. Right arm on your left knee and left arm behind you for support. Good. Really fill up your lungs here, and as you exhale is where you can explore your twist a little deeper. Take 2 more breaths. Keep your seat rooted and your spine long. On your next inhale, keep your right arm where it is. Bring your left arm around to your right knee. So making an X. And you're going to round your spine here best as you can. Good. We are here for 1 more breath. On your next inhale, come up. Release your arms. And again, you can just take some shoulder rolls. Up and back. And up and forward. Very, very good. All right. Gonna transfer onto your tabletop position. Good. Once you're in your tabletop, gently rock forward and back. The alignment is shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. And then from there, you're rocking forward and back. You can go as far back as you like and as far forward as you can. Good. So transferring the weight forward and back. And then come back to the neutral position. And now go side to side. So transferring the weight. Good. Continue to focus on your breath. And you can start to add a little bit of core engagement. Pull your navel in towards your spine a bit. You might even be rounding your back just a little when that happens. Or it might feel like you're rounding, but you might actually be in neutral. Good. And coming to a neutral spine now. And let's begin with a few hydrants. All right. Very similar to a dog using the bathroom. You're gonna lift your right knee out to the side. Keep pushing through both arms. Gonna take one more breath here. You might feel your hips start to activate. And release it back down. Your right hip, right glute on that side. Let's get to the left. Feel the weight in both hands. And then lift your left knee out towards the side. So your left knee is still in line with your left hip. Have a breath. You might feel your core activating here. And release it down. Good. Let's go back to the right side. Here, your knees can be hip distance apart or even a little bit closer. Just depends on which gives you the most stability. Nice. Right knee out to the side. Feel both hands still pushing. And then release it back down. Get the left side. Good. And let that go. Very nice. Let's get a few circles this time. We'll stay on the right. Lift your right knee out to the side. And take 3 baby circles in one direction. And 3 baby circles in the other direction. Try to do it from the hip. And release that down. Take your left knee out to the side. 3 circles, baby circles in one direction. Good. And baby circles the opposite way. Very good. Come back to your tabletop. Let's get a few cat-cow movements here. Check in on your alignment. Make sure your shoulders are still over your wrists. As you inhale, lift your chest. Take your tailbone up. Good. Use your exhale to round your spine. Push the ground away. Inhale to open your chest. Take your tailbone up. Maybe tuck your toes. Exhale, round out your spine. Tuck your chin. Point your toes here. A few more times like that. Breathe in. Lift your chest. Take your tailbone up. Tuck your toes. Exhale, round it out. Good. I want you to continue going with that movement. Try to really fill up your lungs as you're opening your chest. Keep the connection in your hands. And as you're exhaling, let it all out. Round your spine. Very good. Continue to focus on moving with your breath as one. Good. Take one more round just like this. Very nice. Neutral spine. Bring your knees as wide as your mat, big toes touching, and take a child's pose. Very good. Have about 3 more breaths here. Your knees can be as wide as your mat. Allow your hips to soften down towards your heels. Relax your shoulders, your forehead. Good, and have 1 more breath here. Very good. Shift forward towards your tabletop. Good. And tuck your toes and step your feet back into a plank position. Good. So plank is very similar to a tabletop in the sense that your wrists are underneath your shoulders. So this alignment here, plus your toes tucked. Your hips might be low. Try to bring them as high as your shoulders. Body in one plane. This is to build total body strength. Take 1 more breath. Look at the top of your mat. And then lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Good. In your down dog, If you notice that your spine might be rounded and your shoulders are hiked up, try to bend your knees a bit, push through your arms, and create some space between your neck and your ears and your shoulders. Let there be space around that, between those two. Have another breath. And we're gonna move into pigeon pose here. Lift your right leg up and guide your right knee behind your right wrist. Good. So first, keep your back toes tucked, lengthen your spine. And if you're feeling a nice opening in your right glute area, you can stay right here, breathe. I'm on my fingertips, can be on your palms, anything that allows you to hold this posture. Option here is to untuck your back toes. You can release your forearms down. Good. And sometimes it's nice to have a block nearby. You can rest your forehead on that. Can be a pillow also, or a blanket. But we'll be here for about 2 more breaths. Nice. Start to make your way up. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes, downward facing dog. Have a breath. And now let's get the other side. Lift your left leg up as high as you can, and then guide it. Guide your left knee behind your left wrist. Keep your back toes tucked and come up, lengthen your spine. Good. So now you start to decide what you're feeling here. If you're good where you are, breathe here. Option, of course, you can lower down to your forearms. And steady breathing here. Good. About 2 more breaths in this posture. Very good. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes, moving in downward facing dog, and breathe here. Very good. Separate your feet as wide as your mat. You're going to walk your hands to the back of your mat. We'll come into a squat position. Now, the reason I asked you to bring your feet nice and wide is just to create room to really lower your hips down and hopefully have your heels down. If your heels are still up, you can also try pointing your toes outwards, see if that helps. If it doesn't, you're always welcome to sit on a pillow or a block. A yoga block is nice to have just in case. Very good. And this is one of the great poses you can do for your body daily. It's great for your lower back, your hips, your knees. Awesome. We'll be here about 3 more breaths. If you feel you can challenge yourself a little bit more, you're welcome to bring your feet a little bit closer together. Good, and see how that feels there. Awesome. We're here for 1 more breath. Make it a nice deep inhale and exhale. Good. If you brought your feet a little closer, take them out wide again. And we're going to move into a ragdoll position. Nice forward fold to relieve the lower back. Good. So if you notice, my knees are a little bit bent. That allows my spine to stay nice and long. There's a nice connection between my belly and my thigh. So I welcome you, I invite you to do the same. You can hold onto your elbows as well. Release your head, soften your neck and your shoulders. And add a nice sway side to side here. Apart from being really good for your lower back, this pose is really good with relaxing your nervous system. Good. Before bed or after a long day, this is a nice place to be for as long as you can be there, really. Good. And we're here for one deep breath. If you held onto your elbows, release your arms. Keep your chin tucked in. And slowly roll up to stand. Good. You can, once you're up, you can roll your shoulders a bit. Good. Get both directions. Very nice. And step to the top of your mat. Good. Once you're at the top, have your feet together, big toes touching. Face your palms forward, mountain pose. And have a few breaths here. Inhale, take your hands up, connect your palms above your head, look up. Good. And as you exhale, fold forward, plant your hands beside your feet, tuck your chin. Take a big step back with your right foot, keep your back toes tucked, drop your back knee, and lift your chest just a little bit here. Step back to plank position. Awesome, and take a pause here, feel strong. Going to lower down in stages, drop your knee down, keep your hips nice and high as you shift forward and bend your elbows. Lower your chest all the way down. Connect your forehead to the mat as well. Now untuck your toes, breathe in, lift your chest. Make your way back, downward facing dog. Good, so that's the first option for chaturanga to build some strength. Look between your feet, or maybe a little bit up your legs. You might also gaze at your navel. Look forward and step your right foot forward. Drop your back knee, lift your chest. Good. On your next exhale, come into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Let your left meet your right. Inhale, take your hands up, palms touching above your head, maybe a slight back bend. Bring your hands to prayer and beside your body. Very good. Let's get the other side. Breathe in, take your hands up. Breathe out, fold forward. Plant your hands, tuck your chin. Step your left foot back. Drop your back knee, lift your chest. Step back to your plank position. Good. Take a nice inhale here. As you exhale, lower halfway down. Good. You can untuck your toes and lift your chest up. Let your shoulders relax down. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Good. Have one more breath here. Look forward, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee, lift your chest. Drop your back knee, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, take your arms up, connect your palms. Exhale, hands to prayer and beside your body. Hold your mountain pose for a few breaths. Very good. And let's open up the side body a bit here. From your mountain pose, you're going to lift your arms up, connect your palms above your head. Good. Really lengthen your spine here. Keep your core engaged. and move to your right. Good. Continue to extend your arms and press down through your feet. I feel a nice opening in the left side of your ribs. Have another 2 breaths. Good. On your next inhale, come back to center. Really keep your length and go to the opposite side. Most importantly is always to maintain a nice steady breath. We're here for 2 more breaths. Good. Bring your hands back up to the ceiling. Release your arms. Awesome job. Let's move into chair pose. I like to go feet together, but you're welcome to have your feet separated really as much as needed. Bend your knees and take your arms down and up. Good. Really sit into your seat. Feel your legs fire up. Keep your arms engaged rather than kind of flopped. Really extend them. Energize through your entire body. And at that point where you might start to feel fatigue in your legs or even mental fatigue, that's when you have to reinvest your focus in your breath. Really focus on each breath you're taking. That's where you draw your energy from. Good, we're here for 1 more breath. On your next inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, fold it forward. Come up halfway, breathe in, lengthen your spine, take your shoulders back. Nice long spine here. Let's have a few breaths here. Good. Keep that core engaged, legs nice and strong to support you. Plant your hands down and step back to your plank position. Good. Lower halfway or all the way. Untuck your toes, lift your chest, press the tops of your feet into the ground, and go back to downward facing dog. We're here for 1 more breath. Very good. Look between your hands, walk to the top of your mat. Come up halfway and lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, take your hands up, connect your palms above your head, look up. Bring your hands to prayer and beside your body. And let's make our way down. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Come up halfway, breathe in. Plant your hands, step back to your plank position. Good. Lower halfway or all the way. Untuck your toes, lift your chest, and breathe in. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Good. We're here for about 3 more breaths. Okay, stay strong through your entire body. Very nice. Shift forward towards plank and lower your knees down. Very good. I'm going to come to lay onto the back now. Good. Here, extend your legs, your arms, let everything rest. Very nice. And let's take our legs up towards the ceiling. So this is the option I'm offering today. If you have a shoulder stand in your practice, feel free to go up into it. But we'll stay here for class. Let your lower back rest into the mat. Flex your toes towards your body. And another thing you can do here to add more to the inversion is to take your arms up towards the ceiling. Good, and have a few steady breaths just like this. Good. If you're at home and you took the shoulder stand option, be sure to finish with a fish pose. Good. From here, bend your knees in. Hold on to your shins. Gently rock side to side. Good. And let's come into a happy baby. You can hold on to the outer parts of your feet. Gently pull on your feet as you open your hips. Relax your nervous system. Good. Just want a very nice feel-good pose. You can maybe extend one leg as you bend the other. Extend both as best as you can. Very good. Bring your knees together. Hold on to your shins. Gonna go into it. Very good. And straighten your legs out. Let's prepare to rest. Relax your shoulders, your arms. Let them rest beside your body. Relax your heels and your calf muscles. We're not here too long, just a moment to settle everything down, let everything from class really absorb into our body. Completely surrender to your mat, to whatever surface you're laying on. Good. Let's very slowly start to connect with your body. Continue to lay down, start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Gently move your head from side to side. Good. And from here, extend your arms overhead. Good. Really lengthen your body here, nice stretch. Good. And you can bend your knees, bring your arms around your shins. Good. Lift your head, gently rock forward and back. Make your way up and prepare to sit. Very good, very good. I hope you feel good after class. Bring your hands to your knees. Close your eyes. and have a few moments with yourself here. Continue to focus on your breathing. Notice how you feel after class in comparison to how you felt before class started. Very nice. Bring your hands to prayer at the center of your chest. Be sure to express gratitude to yourself for your efforts. More importantly, let's express gratitude for the practice of yoga, for the teachers who have made it their life's work to share this practice. Good, let's dedicate our practice to all beings everywhere. Thank you for joining class, and I hope to see you next class. Let's end with an Om. Feel free to join or simply listen. Inhale to prepare. Peace.